Scotty, all being well, 200th appearance tomorrow in 4 years as well. Quite a remarkable achievement.
Yeah, if you'd have said to me when I joined the club I'd get to 200 here, then obviously I'd have been delighted. So proud moment. I'm proud to play for Tranmere. I'm proud to represent Tranmere. I've always given my all to the club, so hopefully it's just another game, but going forward, hopefully many more.
Countless clean sheets, Golden Gloves, back-to-back promotions. Is that something you expected when you joined Tranmere, or have you sort of exceeded your own expectations?
No, I'll be totally honest. Yeah, I came to the club for success. I was at a time in my career where I had to take a step back and just suited that there was a big club there willing to take me. So, like I say, I came here for success because this club has always been geared for it. And obviously we've gone on to do well over the last couple of years, but football stands still for no one. We have to make sure now we start to kick on again, because like I say, football stands still for no one, and we've got to make sure this club is represented in the right way and we get the right results for it.
Bit of a fan's favourite, Scotty. Always good words from the fans, and the club is very close to its fans. Is that a relationship that you enjoy here at this club?
Yeah, they've been brilliant with me since I come. Obviously, I think when I first signed here, the club had been through a bit of trauma, and you could sense that. But there certainly was a change in the atmosphere, and ever since then we've gone on, and it just shows when the fans are with us. We can obviously respond to that, and I think I got a tweet after the Gillingham game that showed that 2-0 down at home a couple of years ago might have been a different atmosphere, and it just shows if we're all in it together, we can you'll get more positive results than not. You
mentioned a change in atmosphere. When you did come to the club, they were at the lowest, fans somewhat disjointed from the club. They've been tremendous in the revival of the club. Have they been good for your personal development as well?
Yeah, like I say, we're all as one, from the fans to anyone that works around the building, to right up to the top, to the manager, to the chairman. If people pull in the same direction, you've got more chance of success than not. And I think the proof's in the pudding. If you look at the last couple of years and the success we've had as a football club, it spreads, and you only have to go out and about in Birkenhead now. The town's buzzing, and the football club's at the heart of that. And like I say, the people that come and watch us week in, week out, travel up and down the country, they make a massive impact, and you should never shy away from that.
As we mentioned, 200 games tomorrow. A couple of best bits for you now. Best performance from yourself?
Best performance. Do you know what? I go with Wembley, not so much maybe the all-round performance, but I think crucial moments. Wembley last year was a clean game, and obviously such an important one as well. So, like I say, I just like to try and go out there every week, and if I do my work through the week, Monday to Friday, I like to think Saturday will take care of itself. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but I think you earn your own luck, and over the course of a number of years in performances, more positive than negative.
Single best memory?
That save at Wembley last season.
Best save?
Yeah, that save at Wembley. So when you go back to the memory, I think that whole promotion last season and the promotion before were two huge moments, and I think maybe the year before was expected, but last year wasn't, so that was a sweet moment. But best save, yeah, I'd probably go with either Exeter away or Wembley last season.
And most satisfying victory? I'm sure there's been a few.
Yeah, there has been a few, but probably the Bournemouth game, to be honest. I think the circumstances around it, and maybe, do you know what, actually I'll go with Forest Green in the playoffs. We had a bit of needle with them, and they seem to always get one over on us, so go with the Forest Green, definitely.
On to this season, a tough start to the campaign, but you'd expect that, wouldn't you, going up a level?
Going up a level, a lot of turnovers in players, and it's about now, I think you're starting to see signs of it. Obviously Saturday was disappointing, but in the previous games I think you're starting to see signs of what we've been working on, and hopefully going forward their messages will continue to be repeated by the manager, and you start to see more positive results.
It is a punishing division as well, isn't it? It's like lapses in concentrations, and it can be devastating.
I think the higher up you go, the higher the levels you go, you'll be punished more and more for mistakes, so we have to make sure they're at a minimum. I think, like I say, the higher up you go, teams will punish you, so we have to just make sure we do our job first and foremost, and hopefully, like I say, performance takes care of itself with the result.
And a big side, one of the promotion favourites, Peterborough, coming tomorrow night. They're the type of games you as players relish, though, isn't it? A chance to step up to the mark, if you like.
Yeah, like I said, we played against them 2 years ago now, and there's 2 levels below us, 2 levels between us. So we fought tooth and nail to get on a par with them, and we have to make sure that, listen, we're at their level now. We have to take part, and we have to show people why we're at this level, and not just make up the numbers. We have to, like I say, we have to take part.
And final one, under the lights at Prenton Park for the first time this season. It can be a different prospect under the lights at Prenton Park.
Nothing better. I don't know what it is in a night game. I don't know if people get to spend more time in the pub or what, but we, like I say, the fans have been brilliant, and under the lights it always seems to lift the atmosphere that much more. So hopefully tomorrow they'll back us, they'll come in the numbers, they'll be with us, and we can get a good result for them.
And a clean sheet on your 200th game.
That'd be nice. Very nice, yeah.
Thanks, Scotty.
Cheers.
It's been a long season. I think that was my 54th game this year. But it's emotional, it's emotionally draining. But we did it.